Okay, so we're going to answer some questions real quick first. Yes, this is the ZMO V-Tol from OMP. We've been waiting for quite a while for it, but no, we don't have a release date. Not really sure when it's going to come out. We haven't even flown it yet. This is the only one in the United States, so I wanted to turn the camera on just in case we don't ever see this again while we're testing. So me and Eddie came out here and we're literally going to test it. So we're going to throw it up. Well, throw it up. We're going to go through a page of notes and kind of figure out how to fly this thing. So it is a VTOL. It takes off vertically. You flip a switch, it transitions into forward flight. It's absolutely gorgeous. And from what they say, the mold is getting some work done. So it's going to get even better. But we can talk about it all day. Let's just jump into it and hopefully not break it. All right, so we're going to use my phone to get some of these close-up shots while we're doing this. This is not a structured video at all. Mainly just want to take you guys through the process. So we do have the ZMO FPV here. It is the VTOL. The motors, move. So the idea is all three motors engage. It lifts off. You flip a switch and it flies forward. Theory and actual like I've seen this thing fly through videos, but today we're actually going to do it ourselves. Now, a few things that I really do like, the clips that they have here. We don't have to take it all the way off, but we'll show them. So it's a work in progress. These clips, they will have a recess here that actually holds it in place. There is a plate here that has that side in. So the idea is you slide it together, you clip it, and it plugs in. So nice, easy little setup. Wings come off. You put it in this case. Now the case is something else, man. They've done a really, really good job. I mean, other than my tripod in here. They've done a really good job. You take it apart, the fuselage lays in the bottom, the wings lay on top. We'll get another picture of that later to be able to show you. Now, there are two different nose plates that they have for this. This one here obviously takes, a GoPro. It has DJI FPV in it. Your GoPro sets here, 2 thumb screws to take that off to replace it. But then they also have another plate here just for FPV. And if you're flying with DJI FPV, I mean, you technically can record to the Air Unit, no problem in that. But the footage from a GoPro, so much better. And then you got a nice big cavity down here. You can see the DJI FPV in the bottom. Battery goes here. And then all the brains, the SCs, the proprietary flight controller, all of that is right here in this little, lid, and then GPS unit on the back. So we're going to have to do the GPS dance once we get everything plugged in and ready to go. So we'll do a little dancing. First things first, though, we need to check CG. How you feel, Eddie?
Well, we're going to have to use a hitch pin as front nose weight so we don't lose our GoPro.
So it's one of those things, like, it does have a place for a GoPro, but we haven't flown it yet. So before we stick a GoPro in it, I mean, at least if we lose the airplane, yeah, we're losing a lot of work that they put into it, but it's the airplane, so we'll try a GoPro once we know it works as it should. But until then, we got a pin that we're gonna stick in the nose of it.
I mean, it's right before the line.
Okay, that's good enough. We'll give her a shot. All right, so it is running with the DJI Air Unit, so they have it set up to use the actual DJI controller that goes with the Air Unit. I've never used one of these, so. Radio light green and linked.
Turn it on.
Gotta
first.
link stuff.
Yes.
Have you linked it?
How
do you link it?
I don't know.
Link.
We might have to. Well, it will be linked to this.
Well,
the Air Unit, so we just gotta hit it with something.
Yet. Yeah, we gotta.
Okay, let's do that first before the video.
Does that? All right, we're ready to fly. Got the instructions. We're bound to GPS. Everything looks like it's ready to go.
Yes.
Eddie's gonna fly it because if it breaks, then I can blame it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dispensable.
No, you're not at all. All right, so we just read through the instructions real quick. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. You got one switch for modes. You got a multi-rotor mode, you got an airplane mode, and then you got a full manual mode, which it specifically says don't touch. It shuts GPS, self-leveling, everything off. Obviously, we know how to fly, but we're gonna take the advice of the guys who actually built and created this and not do that.
Yes.
I don't want to pick up pieces today.
Oh.
So we're ready to go. So both, yep.
I'm half throttle,
Take her on up. Just get the feel for it. Can you left and right hover? So y'all left, right.
Left. I can also do funnels. I can tilt forward.
Okay,
I can
so
tilt
you can
back. I can roll right, roll left.
Okay. So just testing out multi-rotor mode real quick, and exactly how we had hoped, you can fly around in multi-rotor mode. So you leave it in this mode, and you can hover around, look around at stuff. I've got the quad ready to go. He's got a GoPro in the ZMO this time, so Eddie's flying the airplane, or V-Tol, multi-rotor airplane thing. All right, take off, and let's see what this thing looks like. Take it up a couple 100 foot before we transition, and we'll see what she looks like. So we'll point her straight down the runway. I just want to get not in front of you when we go to transition. Just let me know before you hit it.
Okay, and now.
So that transition is a little rough.
A little rough, yes. Okay.
So in this mode, we do have full self-level, stabilization. All the things are turned on in the ZMO. There is a manual flight mode that we can do, but we've been told not to really do that. Can you back off the throttle a little bit? That thing is ripping.
Turning left.
Bring it back a little slower. I missed that pass.
Yeah, that's what we like to call Eddie full throttle Eddie. He's usually like all or nothing.
I'm 25% right now.
No,
25%.
That's good right there, dude.
It's
Perfect.
trying to stabilize itself. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, I'm 50%.
She looks real good in the sky, though. I will say that.
Turning left.
You're gonna fire me as a freaking cameraman.
It's all good.
Oh, I see you. I see you, TJ.
Trying to get some cool shots of you.
Yeah, I see you again. There we go. She's cruising.
Yeah, it's better, man. If you hold her right there. She went up a little bit on me.
No, I'm pretty low. Okay, I'm turning right.
Watch the wires.
I am gonna watch the wires.
You're
I'm gonna go over.
right in the wires.
I'm going over the tree, and back down the runway. Oh, that was nice. I like it in airplane mode. Yeah, and it likes it too. That's the other problem. It likes to go fast. I'm literally putting the throttle all the way down, and it's trying to make sure that it stays in the air. That means the flight controller is doing what it needs to do to keep it in the air. Okay.
Again, they're working through it, so I don't know what it's going to look like final, but it flies. It does everything like it's supposed to do. It just needs to get a little bit smoother. So I mean, they're definitely on to something.
Yeah, we're in the shot.
I'm excited. Like it really is. It flies really, really good. Now flight time, we haven't tested that yet. I'm going to wait until kind of they give us more of a final product. But I know they're aiming for like the 45 to 60 minute flight time mark. If they can get close to that, that's going to be awesome. All right, so OMPHobby, ZMO. I think Eddie's kind of claimed it. I mean, what do you think, really? You've flown it more than anybody else here.
I like it. There's still tweaks to be done, but that's normal with every new product. But I love that I can take off without any assistance. I don't have to worry about my fingers getting caught on the prop. I kind of launch it by the wing. You know, it takes off vertically, transitions into straightforward flight, and that's it.
Yeah, no, we've got, I'm not going to say a lot of feedback for the factory, but we do have some feedback, as with any product. You know, it's got a few things that once you get out here in the field and start playing with it, you know, for instance, like GoPro, you have to actually use the app to start it, because there's nothing to be able to reach through and turn it on unless you actually remove the faceplate. You know, the transition, they're working on that, so obviously just saying, hey, you're on the right track, good job, but needs a little work. So they are working on it. You know, there will be an OSD with it. There's going to be the full range with this product. But man, what they've got out the gate already, like I'm impressed. Like seriously impressed. We've been waiting for quite a while to get our hands on this since we, you know, kind of quote leaked it a few months back.
Yes.
And everybody's excited, and now we can confidently say you should be. So yeah, as we get more information, we'll let you know. Appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you're not, and let's put another battery in.
Yep.